Let me just start with two words. Made in America. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Chris, a.k.a. Flip the World. Welcome to the Flippin After Dark 21 and up adult reseller podcast live show, whatever the hell you want to call it. Hope everybody's doing right and you can hear me. We already got Junk Monkey first in, then Devin. What's going on, everybody? I literally just sent the link to Jiggly. I didn't realize it was like literally that close to 8 o'clock. So my apologies. You'll have to deal with me alone while we're getting everything set up. What's up, man?
Hello.
Sorry for the last minute. Like, holy crap. We're live, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
1 second.
Just kind of slacking right now.
All right, we're good. Kind of looks like it's been a while since I've seen myself on camera like this. It looks like my face.
It's been a month since we did a show.
Yeah.
Sup, Bo? Sup, Bobby? Everybody? We already got people waiting. I mean, it's party time. So, what is this? This is my third name change, fourth name change. I don't know. We've gone from Flippin' Live Show, where I used to interview people.
Yeah.
And Reseller Unhinged, which didn't really pick up because I think people were just like, it's kind of weird. And then if they saw that movie Unhinged, they're like, is that what they're trying to go for?
What was that?
I was watching Mr. Beast on Andrew Schultz's podcast, which is, I don't know if you know the comedian Andrew Schultz, but he's very offensive. So for Mr. Beast to be on his podcast, I was like, sweet, we're going to get to see a little different side of Jimmy. Yeah. And Jimmy's got a potty mouth. Yeah,
he does. You didn't see him on Joe Rogan then?
I've seen him on Rogan. I thought he was still a little laid back on Rogan. I mean, he was a little like, he held back a little bit, but on for whatever reason on the Andrew Schultz, he was full blown like, oh, this is a 24-year-old. This is how they're supposed to talk.
Yeah.
Even if he is the richest kid in the world. But one thing that he said that he would love to see on YouTube was an after hours like YouTube section, like an 18 or a 21 and up section, not like an OnlyFans, but like one where you were allowed to cuss and you were allowed to make content that was a little vulgar, and then companies would still sponsor you. Cause even he was like, I know there's companies out there that would sponsor somebody that might use profanity or might say off the cuff things. And so I was like, he said, what he said was, I'd love to have a Mr. Beast After Dark channel. And I was like, that After Dark. I like that. Let's change the podcast to something After Dark. So Flippin' After Dark. Put that little 21 and up. Yeah, I'm trying to get ahead of him, You're
trying to attract Mr. Beast. Like he's gonna show up live one of these days.
No, I was gonna do, how everybody always does those videos where they're like, I traveled across the country with a penny for Mr. Beast. I was gonna do one where it's all like, I flew to North Carolina and kidnapped Mr. Beast, and you'll never find his body.
Oh my God.
But apparently people already do that or try to do that. So as he was saying on that podcast, like he has PIs hit him up all the time. Like, hey, this person's doing a background check on you and all that stuff. It's crazy. What's up, Marcus?
Hey, Marcus.
Hardest working reseller right there. Simple Sandy, how's it going? What are you drinking? Coffee?
Yeah.
Coffee at what time is it there? 8?
It's 9 here. So it's
9.
been a while since I've been up this late on a Sunday. Like, well, on any day, actually. I'm in bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock anyway. So
because you're back in the gym?
Yeah.
You going early?
Yeah.
How early?
I go early. What's up?
How early?
Well, it's like I should probably have a schedule, but some days I'm there at like 4 a.m. Some days I'm there at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. Okay. Anything after that is unbearable. What's that?
The 5 a.m. crew. It's usually like the elderly people.
No, it's the biggest people of all time at my gym. Like the craziest large people you've ever seen. And then like the silver sneakers, they're called, the old people. They're like on Wednesday at like noon. That's whenever you see them there. And they always come in like the middle of the day.
But I try to go to like a powerlifting gym.
Yeah.
Because I've seen you have like the axis stone, and you have all kinds of, you have like straight up world's strongest man stuff at your gym.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
And have you ever seen like the animal cage that the power lifters lift in at, like, I don't even know, like at the Arnold Classic and stuff like that? They have the big giant cage sponsored by that supplement company Animal.
Yeah.
They have one of those at my gym, which is pretty nice. I like
Damn.
that. It's yeah.
So a
It's
lot of
just
yelling and chalk everywhere.
yeah, there's a lot of yelling and chalk everywhere.
Nice.
But yeah, it's just like a nice mix of people, because I mean it's the only real gym in the area. Like,
How do you feel after years off from lifting, getting back into it?
I feel great now. At the beginning, I couldn't even get my arms straight. I I was like, did I rupture something? Like, I couldn't pick my arm up like this. And yeah, I've been going pretty hard. I lost 33 pounds. I don't know where I lost it from. I feel like I look the same, but I don't know. Maybe if I shaved my beard, I'd have less of a double chin. I don't know. But
yeah, usually larger fellows, it's not noticeable till it's over 50.
yeah.
But still, 33, man. Congrats. That's awesome.
I haven't had anyone say, "Oh, I see it in your face" yet. So, because that's what everyone always tells me.
Better. Maybe the bridge of your nose is looking a little thin. I'm just fucking. That's awesome, though. How's the knee holding up? Good?
Great. Yeah. I texted you the other day, and that was a while ago, probably close to a month ago. The first time I squatted 225 after getting knee surgery.
That's awesome.
And it felt great. I mean, it didn't hurt at all. I'm just kind of waiting for it to hurt. I'm like,
I'd have been walking around the gym just high-fiving anybody. And they're like, dude, that's not a lot of weight. And you're like, you have no idea what I've been through.
Because that's when I go, because I go to the gym at like all different times. Like I said, sometimes I'll go at 4:30 in the morning. Sometimes I'll go at like 8 at night. And the days whenever I squat, I always try to get there at like Saturday morning at like 4 a.m. because that's when no one's there. Because I have to squat the bar for like 15 minutes before I can even put any weight on, because my knee, it like feels fine, but it doesn't get warmed up the way it used to.
My knees sound like bags of potato chips being crumpled. So I do lots of warm-up sets. And then anything over 225, I have to have leg sleeves on. I try not to do wraps because it takes too damn long, and it's real. I'm not competing, so it's real pointless to be like. Plus, I go to like a regular like gym, so they don't really appreciate those a-holes that are like wrapping their legs. And our gym has a strict no chalk policy, which we don't abide by. I just buy the liquid chalk, that way it doesn't make a mess.
Yeah,
it's just like, yeah, you have 3 deadlift platforms. There's no way that I'm using grips. I'm using chalk.
Yeah.
I can't use straps.
You can't use straps?
Nah.
Why?
Dude, I don't wear a belt. I don't use straps. I raw dog life, man, except for the knee wraps or the knee sleeves.
See, I don't use anything either. No belt. Yeah. It doesn't fit. It doesn't complement my stomach. It like cuts me in half. I look like a snowman.
Yeah, you got to build your grip strength, and then you have to have that core, man. Like, I get it. I understand why people wear the belt. Like most, especially big dudes, we wouldn't even be wearing it where most people wear it. We wear it like above our belly button. Yeah, which looks like we're wearing a hula hoop, like we got stuck in a hula hoop. Yeah. But, it's all about bracing. But I just think that if you push your stomach out and you fill it full of air like you're supposed to and brace the way you're supposed to, you look stupid, but you got more power that way than relying on a belt. Personal opinion.
Yeah.
Anyway, we should probably talk about reselling a little bit, but anyway,
flipping after dark.
Yeah, we are flipping after dark, but we're talking about flipping tires. Damn it. No. Devin asks, how have your sales been? Are you still hitting your marks in this economy? We're hitting in all economies, all time zones. That was an Office reference, if everybody knows. Michael Scott Paper Company. Oh, we're doing good in all economies. Yes, on the listing mark, we still hit our listings every day. We just started Q4, so the sales are starting to uptick a little bit, but we are getting slammed with like the lowest lowball offers of all time. Like I just literally was showing Stacy a $4 offer on on an electronic item, and it was $4 with a paragraph sob story.
I always fall for this.
You always fall for those?
Yeah.
Yeah. I push decline so I don't have to read it. I never read the sob stories. Like, it just, especially that long, I'm just like, it can't be good. What's going on, Beauty Pro YouTuber? Been wearing a Snuggie to the gym. Hey, whatever gets the gains, right?
I wear my Crocs to the gym. I don't know if that's frowned upon.
Ask if you lift in Crocs or you do barefoot.
No, I lift in Crocs. Like I'll bench in Crocs. I get the best, like, I don't know, grip.
Yeah, that brace.
I'll do like accessory stuff in Crocs, but like if I'm overhead pressing or like squatting or deadlifting, it's always Converse, high top Converse. Not like knee high Converse, but
yeah. I wear those knee high 72 hole lace up. I wear these really smelly Converse All Stars.
Oh yeah, they're just about, there's just about a hole through the bottom of them.
Yeah, so I have some Jordan 1s that I squat in because they're like flat.
Yeah,
and they give me that ankle support. But I used to rock Converse, and then like Stacy, she deadlifts and squats barefoot, straight cave woman style. Also, she just told me last week she would like to compete in her first powerlifting competition. She is scheduled for March 11th and 12th. She's given herself 5 months to get ready, so we're going to start getting her ready to go.
What's her big lift? What's her
squat and deadlift?
Squat and deadlift?
Yeah, they're probably about equal. So I think her last time we did max, I think she was like 195 on her deadlift, and that was after we did like 8 sets. So, I think she'll probably, depending on who signs up for the meet, she'll probably place.
What about you?
Oh yeah, no. I think those days are done, man. I'd be in the sub master class because I turned 40 in March. So I think I've accepted that's probably, I'm done. I'll just lift. I'll try and lift as heavy as I can without killing myself in the gym. Let me see. Low bars go. Yeah, no joke. 100 pair of jeans you get offered for $15. Yeah, ridiculous.
I've been having a lot of people that they'll send me a low ball offer. I'll send them a counter offer. They'll accept it and just won't pay for 4 days. That's been my big thing. I don't know if they're like, I'm going to get you or what, but I mean, it has happened like 4 times this week, which I understand. Like there's people out there doing like 60 sales a day and they'll have like 17 things unpaid for. So, I mean, I'm not trying to complain about 4, but I mean, it's like 4 times in 1 week. It's too much.
Speaking of 70 things that sold, Marcus has to start packing right now because he sells so much. He'll be packing all night, and then he'll get his photo tomorrow. He'll be like 100 sales for the day. Him and Bo, man, they're killing it. He said he wears Vans. Yeah, Vans are good to lift in, especially deadlift. That's the other thing. I don't want to wear a singlet unless I get like a custom Flip the World singlet. And then everybody's gonna be like, what the hell does that mean?
I'd wear a singlet just with shorts and a t-shirt underneath. I wouldn't be.
Oh, I wouldn't even have a t-shirt. I'd go in there looking like Bam Bam Bigelow. just draw flames on instead of getting them tattooed, and just go in there and just people be like, this dude's out of his mind. How do you determine what goes on eBay and whatnot? So for us, like, we've done, since we do the live whatnots, obviously from the bins, we've learned that nobody really buys jeans, even if it's for a steal. Like, so we just keep all the jeans for ourselves. Makes it easy. We love listing jeans. They're super easy. Photography is easy. And then certain items will run, and then if they don't sell, we'll just keep them to list. But really, when we're at the bins, we'll run anything that we know that's like right now, for whatever reason, people really love just graphic t-shirts. They don't have to be vintage. If you've watched the new Harry video that he dropped today, that's kind of basically just doing what I'm doing, where he just went to a bunch of Goodwills and then did the whatnot. At least he did the whatnot in the parking lot. But he was selling like SpongeBob Walmart graphic tees for like $27 because he has that following.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody knows that shirt's at Walmart for like $7.88, but that's what we're selling a lot of is graphic tees. And then we started, I got a stack of them back in the corner of t-shirts that we've been collecting that I'm going to start doing like bleach jobs and tie-dye jobs and then make like custom Flip the World repurposed shirts. So we're going to do that as well.
I saw you did one of them already. Or was it one, or have you done
it was
more?
the Toy Story claw shirt. So I have I have a couple music shirts that I have bleached right now that I'm going to throw the logo on, and then I have some like single stitch vintage that I'm going to do as well. And then we have just a stack of just like random graphic tees that I'm going to repurpose. You know, that's one of the big things. Like people, it's funny because I don't see anyone else like getting pooped on, but like anytime that we would promote that we have like a new merch design in our Etsy store or on our Amazon store, there would always be people in the comments that were like, I thought you were a reseller, that you're supposed to be against fast fashion. And I'm just like, I can't, please. I like money. So this hopefully will counter that because we do pick up a lot of graphic t-shirts. Whoa, did you see that little glitch?
Yeah, you went a little crazy there.
Yeah. What is that? Uh-oh. What did I say? Mr. Beast is about to take over my channel. I said I was going to kidnap him.
If he comes on, I'm going to press the red X and leave. I'll be too nervous.
Please do. So yeah, we're trying to do that, like, you know, repurpose it. It does keep it out of the landfills and it'll help, you know, promote Flip the World as always. And then, you know, they're not going to be super expensive. So, and it's cool because you get to repurpose things. Like, I think we have some tour shirts like One Direction or some crap like that, you know, stuff I'm not into, but if I can slap Flip the World over it, it's kind of like putting a Void sticker over it.
What's on your shirt?
Spirit World.
Okay.
If you've never heard of them, it's Western metal. It's my boys from Arizona. They're on tour right now in Europe with Agnostic Front. They just got signed to Century Media, but yeah, awesome.
It looked like it said spit, and then I saw some fireworks, so I was like, "Oh,
Spirit World, yeah."
Spirit. All right.
I saw spit, and I got a little aroused. There's Stacy right there. So thrilled for you. Congrats on all your accomplishments. We are always rooting for you. That's how I read all caps all the time. I have to scream it. Yeah, people always something to complain about. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know if she heard. Stacy's going to be doing a powerlifting meet March 11th and 12th, I think, here in Houston. Maybe I'll film it for YouTube. Maybe that'll be her breakout into Flip the World's being on Flip the World YouTube. And the 12th, that's my 40th birthday. So hopefully she wins a gold medal for my birthday. What's up, man? Did you see his freaking suit for the Boss Reseller remix?
No.
Pretty sick. Pretty sick.
Well, tell me about it. What are you going to say? Pretty sick, and then not tell me what it is.
It was a nice suit. I'm just saying. You missed it. It was very, very bright and electric.
Okay. I'll check it out. I'm going to have to see it now.
You got to see it. I mean, that was a good sale, right? I sold it pretty well for you to go check it out.
I will.
Trying to shoot some people over to his IG. Over at I'd Flip That. Check out that suit in the stories. What was I going to say? Yeah, how's eBay going? You sticking to your stuff?
Kind of decent. I've been kind of focusing more on myself. I mean, kind of just doing, you know me. I'm never like list 70 things and sell, you know, whatever. But I've been kind of just focusing on myself. I started you said how's reselling going, and I'm going to say I started a TikTok, like sharing like, you know, what I do in the gym, like what I've been eating to help me lose weight, stuff like that. Because I'm like, you know, I've been doing it a month, lost like 30 pounds. I'm like, you know, I'll just, you know, share for anyone that might be having trouble getting started. And it's been going really well. I've in 9 days.
Is it a new TikTok account?
Yeah. Okay. In 9 days, I've gotten over 1 million views. I'm monetized now on there. I'm in the like creator thing, making money on there. So
Oh, so you'll monetize on that one, but not on the reseller one.
Yeah, because I'm like, with the reseller one, like I'm sharing information that's like making me like it, like I don't know. It just didn't feel. I'm not gonna say it didn't feel right because I know there's a lot of other people that do it, like with YouTube and stuff like that. But like I was sharing like reselling stuff, just trying to help people out. Like like I was still making money. Like I'd go and buy something and be like, I bought this, and then I'd sell it. But like with just like the like dieting and like fitness stuff, it's like I need money to like make meals to show what I'm doing, or need to pay for a gym membership. So I'm really not like, I don't know, I'm not really making any money from it, but there's like money going into it. So as soon as I hit 10,000 followers, I went ahead and did that.
And how fast was it for you to hit 10,000 on the new one? Wait, did we both freeze? No, just you.
Yeah, we both froze.
Okay.
I was boring.
How long did it take you to hit 10,000 on the new one?
9 days.
Jesus. That's insane.
I've got away with words,
I guess. A burly man do things. I
guess so.
They're like, you know what? This guy looks like he can lift heavy weight, probably eats a good sandwich. Let's go ahead and follow.
I guess so. I have no clue. Like I made a video and it got like 24 views, and my next video got like 400,000, and it's just kind of been going crazy since then. So
that's freaking nuts. So are you going to transfer over to YouTube Shorts, since YouTube is going all in on shorts, and they're actually going to start paying up to 10 times what TikTokers make? I think by January, everyone that's making a lot of money on TikTok is going to leave TikTok and go to YouTube, because YouTube has way more money.
I don't know. It's hard to say. I haven't started yet, and I mean, it would be like, I think I'm kind of, I'd be interested in it because like eventually, I guess, like, it's no time better than now, but like I'm gonna have to get like something to edit the videos, because I think there's something weird, like how all my YouTube shorts now, like on YouTube with like the thrifting stuff, has jiggly thrift and then a TikTok like watermark thing. I don't think
you can't
have that. So I need to like put money in to like edit the videos and stuff like that. And even like some of my TikTok videos, like in my kitchen, like the lighting's terrible. It looks orange. It looks like there's like an orange light on me. Like it's just, I don't know. I think I have to like,
maybe that's why people watch it.
I just feel like my videos might not work everywhere, like if I brought it to Instagram how I did with like thrifting stuff, or I like took it to YouTube how I did with the thrifting stuff. I just don't know if it would work, because there's so many people doing it like such better quality, whenever TikTok's kind of like there's a whole bunch of like amateur creators that just do it for fun, or like they're just laying backwards on their couch talking to their phone, say something funny and they get 10 million views. I feel like it's more of like a laid back, like, so long story short, like I'm interested in it, but I know that like a lot more would have to go into it, instead of just like picking up my phone and being like, this is what I'm doing, or this is what I'm eating, like,
yeah.
So
said he had a homeless man compliment him. That's how you know it's a good outfit.
You should have gave him the suit.
Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. See, they will work. Mike, you're good. Have faith in yourself. That's the one thing. I think you underestimate your ability.
Well, because I don't know what I'm doing. Like I just,
newsflash, man. Nobody knows what the hell. We're on a spinning ball in infinite nothingness. None of us know what the hell we're doing, my man.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm just not qualified for much of anything at all.
Thrift out there.
Yeah.
So how could anyone be jigglier?
I don't know. I think the answer is it's impossible.
Exactly. Yo, shout out to that new print Stacy got me. I don't know if you guys know who David Portnoy is, but he's El Presidente of One Bite. Everybody knows the rules. Pizza review.
Oh yeah, is that like I saw that? Is it like painted?
It's a painting like a Saint Portnoy.
I like it.
Yeah, like a stained glass painting to add to my wall. I watched Pizza. I just love his attitude, man.
Yeah,
I just love
I
it.
do too.
The newest short that he posted, some dude's like, "You want to fight?" And he's like, "Come over here, you coward." I was like, I love it. He's like $100 million person out there in the streets eating pizza, calling people like, "Yeah, you come over here, I'll fight you right now." And then the dude didn't come, and he's like, "That's what I thought, pussy." I love it. And he openly talks about how he's going to Florida for the summer or for the winter because he has to avoid taxes in New York. He's like openly like, so I got to go live in Miami for 3 months to avoid taxes. I don't know. I love it. So funny.
I don't understand like what he does though to make so much money. Is it all just like from like the content that he makes, or
yeah, from that, and then he started like Barstool Sports.
Yeah, but what is that like?
Basically, it's kind of like a podcast thing that took off, and then now he gets to travel and go to sporting events and do commentary. And then he has the One Bite app, which is awesome. I love it. There's only 3 spots in Texas that he's ever gone to, and they all suck. They're all horrible. And they're all in Austin. And if you go and watch the videos on YouTube, he's just like, we're in Texas for South by Southwest Music Festival. Apparently they have pizza here. Who would have thought there was pizza in Texas? Let's try it. And he takes a bite. He's like, oh, this is crap. And he's like, are they behind me? Oh, crap. They're behind me. Hey, this is really good. It's crap. So awesome. So you're still thrifting, but you have the not a one-track mind, but you get
that's exactly what I was going to say before you
get
said
laser
it.
focused on one thing, and then like the rest of it just kind of not falls to the wayside, but it becomes
falls to the way. Yeah, I mean it does. It's
so true. Right now is jiggly time. It's lifting, working out, losing weight, getting your stuff, and then everything else is kind of just on like go. But not like
just kind of like autopilot, just like doing what I need to do, not stressing myself out. I started like I needed something to like keep my mind busy. I found myself like I do what I needed to do for the day, and then I just sit there and like refresh eBay and kind of like beat myself up if I didn't get a sale every minute, or like I had too much free time. And then I was like, well, I'm gonna start walking, I'm gonna start eating better. Then I was like, I'm going to start going to the gym. And then before I knew it, I was like, silly old eBay. And then I was just like,
tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, I've always had 3-day handling time. I've been like going 2 days for the first time ever, not like going crazy, being like, got to get up in the morning, got to ship those orders. What if a customer asks me when I'm going to ship? Instead of being like, I have 3-day handling time, I was always like, oh, I got to please the customer. And I kind of got to a point where I was, really focusing on everything else except for myself. And I was just thinking about it. Like I got my knee surgery way over a year ago. I'm like, there's no reason why I should still weigh this much. Like I couldn't walk for 8 weeks, and it's like a year and a half later, and I'm still like gaining weight, still not, doing what's best for me, not doing any sort of exercise, even though I have like all the free time in the world, and
it's funny because I think that is that is a section of the reselling community that everyone a lot of people neglect, because I think in our profession, as you know, I try to look at it as a profession. Our profession as resellers, working for ourselves, entrepreneurs, whatever you want to call us, we make our own schedule. So all you have to do is schedule in the personal time to do your workout, to do your cardio, to prep your meals, to do all this stuff. If you have to like 9 to 5, or let's say you work 60 hours a week and you had a boss breathing down your neck and you had quotas and you had agendas and you had all this stuff, then it's easy to blow off the gym. But when you literally make your own schedule every day, that's why I was really interested, when Dalton started the Reseller Lifting Club, because I was like, yo, this is something like more people probably should talk about in the reseller community is we have all the time to take care of ourselves. And I don't think a lot of us don't do it. Oh, well, I was at the bins for 4 hours. That's cardio, fighting with those crazies.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I think it all coincides, but yeah, definitely working on yourself, especially health, because, the longevity is you need to be healthy in order to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And we all know the thrift stores are dusty and smell like crap. So we got to stay as healthy as we can. We as resellers should have probably been wearing masks since the first time we ever walked into a thrift store. COVID or not, we should have had one on. So.
Oh man. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely felt like having all the time was like having all the time in the world. It was like never enough time. Like it didn't make any sense. And then whenever, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I just
retention. Sorry, I had to do a jump cut real quick to see if I could spike the retention on the live. Stay tuned to the end. We're going to be giving away a shirt. Any cool finds recently thrifting, or just regular?
No. I mean, I found this Santa blow mold thing. Sells for like $130. Found that at one of the last like flea market garage sale. It's like kind of a church sale. I don't know if you guys have those, but I mean, it's just like random churches. I know you have churches. I just didn't know if that was just like, because like it's like for my church sales, like people just gather in a lot, like flea market style, and just I guess it's like members of the church. They just pull their cars in and sell the stuff. I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, got a lot of stuff real cheap. I actually just right before we went live sold a pair of Ugg boots. Pair of Ugg boots that I got at the flea market for $1. And yeah, they were, what did they sell for? $30 or something like that. They're not like the like Ugg boots that everyone wants. They're like Ugg Australia or something, but they're still pretty nice. I got them for $1, sold them for 30. And then I'd say my craziest find recently, I don't think we've done a show since I found them, but I found those like $300 Yeezys at the at Goodwill for because I was going out to eat with my girlfriend that day, and I liked it. That was before I started like eating better, going to the gym. And so it was like, all right, a restaurant's going to open up at 11 a.m. I'm going there. And it was like 10:47. And I'm like, Goodwill's open right across the street. So we went into Goodwill and I found a pair of Yeezys, and they were, I was like, I don't know if they're real, but $6. I'm like, I'm going to buy them. And I think even the cashier was like, these are small. I think they're a kid size. I think I got them for $3.99. I'm not 100%. I have the receipt here somewhere, but between $4 and $6 I paid for them. And yeah, paid $2 for like the authentication thing, whatever that word is. And yeah, they're real. So I haven't sold them yet. I don't know what's going on. They are a small size. I think they're like a 7 or something like that. They're like really small. But
they're a kid size, right?
I'm trying to think. It's been a while since I
remember you did like the TikTok. I want to say it was it like a 5.5 or something?
Yeah, what size? Because it was like a really small size, like almost like a kid size.
Yeah.
But the tag inside says male. Like I know there's male children, but like you would think like it would say kids or like
there's small-footed men out there.
Like you would think it would say like kids or youth or something like that if it was like a kid's shoe, and it just says male. So I don't know. I just put it as.
Well, I don't think Adidas, because that's what Yeezy is. I don't think Adidas puts Y on kid shoes.
Yeah,
because like all the kid shoes that I have behind me that are Adidas, they'll just say like size 6, and then it'll have a picture of a little boy and a girl, like a little stick figure. And so that lets you know that it's I used to think that was unisex, and then I looked it up
Yeah.
and they're like, oh no, that means it's kid size.
See, mine doesn't have that at all. I don't know. I just put men's. Maybe that's why it's not getting any attention. Men's 5.5.
That's a small. Yeah, I honestly, if they are a kid size like that, I would list them as the women's equivalent.
Women's. Yeah.
And just see if maybe that does it, or I don't know, maybe your price too high. I don't know anything. I've never.
Maybe I am. I don't know.
I've never had cool shoes like that, so I don't know. I'm the anti-hype. I would see those at the thrift and be like, nah, I'm not picking those up.
They've had like up to like 16 watchers at a time since I posted them, and just I feel like sometimes like I don't know. I feel like sometimes like you can list something and it gets so much attention, and you send like, because every time I'd get a new watcher, I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna give them like $30 off or something like that.
Yeah.
Send them an offer. I feel like once you send like so many offers unsuccessfully, it kind of like quits showing that listing to people, because obviously.
Well, the watchers help. A lot of the times, though, those watchers aren't really people that want to buy. It's people that saw your TikTok and they want to follow to see what the outcome is.
Yeah, that's very true.
That's one thing that we all kind of have to deal with when we share openly our eBay stores. Is there are going to be people that go to your store and they follow certain things just to kind of track it and see what it's gonna be with. How it's going to, especially if it's like a rare or a crazy thing or something that got viral, like the TikTok. People want to see that. They want to see if they can get the outcome without having to like check in with you. They can just go directly to eBay and watch it.
Yeah,
because they'll get notified if it sells, because it'll fall off their watch list. So
that's a very good point, and it also made me very sad that
nobody wants them. They just want to see me sell them.
Because I just checked today. I'm like, they still have 8 or 9 watchers. I forget what it was. I think it was 9 watchers. I'm like, they still have 9.
I usually raise the price. When I have that many watchers on something, I raise the price. I'll usually raise the price, and then somebody will either message and be like, hey, did you raise the price? And I'm like, yeah, but I'd love to send you an offer, just to try and because they'll all get a notification that the price went up, and they're like, what the hell? And then if they're just looky-loos, it'll fall off, and then the real people send you an advantage of that. Take advantage of the amount of listings you get a month. I ended in sales somewhere at least twice a month to keep listings fresh. Yeah, so every day, I literally, one of the first things of my daily schedule is to come to eBay, go, and I go to my active listings, and I have it set to where ending soonest time is the first ones that pop up. And all the ones that are going to end that day, I will go ahead and I end all of them and then sell similar. I want to sell similar. I don't want eBay to relist them.
Yeah.
Also, eBay will only do that 6 times, and then that listing is gone forever. And then you just have inventory that you think is on eBay that is not on eBay. And then you have to go take the photos again. You only get 6 relists, and then
I have stuff on eBay from like 2 years ago.
Have you been relisting it? Is it popular items? Because a lot of times that stuff follows off. That's why one of the big things about like Daily Refinement back when he was on eBay was every day he would go through at least a row of his inventory and make sure it was still listed, because the stuff falls off. Yeah,
because I know like the like auto parts place I used to work for, we would have stuff that would just like totally drop off of eBay, and every once in a while we'd have to go through, scan everything.
Yeah. But
I don't know if it was like just because how big the eBay store was. I have no clue, because I have stuff on eBay from day one. Like,
have you ever gone through your inventory and like made sure everything is there?
Yeah, because I don't have like an extremely extensive inventory. So I know where everything is. I don't have any sort of like inventory system. I have just my storage unit. If it's not my storage unit,
you literally just raw dog life, man. It's so awesome.
if it's not my storage unit, it's gone. So I'm like, it might take me 30 minutes to find it, but I mean, gives me something to do.
You're like, I know where it all is, right here.
I've never lost anything yet.
Just one stroke later, I don't know where anything is.
So I wanted to ask you, I know, I know you. So I wanted to ask you, how do I get prepared for this?
Oh, my dude. Yeah, I tease this. You don't. I will tell you this. So I bought a bunch and we sat the older kids down, 12 and up.
Mm-hmm.
I told Emma, the 12-year-old, I said, you don't want to do this. I can do it. I was like, okay. We sat them at the table and I was like, look, you guys, this is a hot ass chip. And they're like, we got this. They all did very well. Emma and Mario, the 19-year-old, they don't like spicy food anymore after the chip. And then the 15-year-old, no facial expression, no, just I think he's broken, like he's dead inside. Like he had no reaction. He ate the chip and just sat there. I was like, what? So he's broken. I don't know. So do you eat spicy food regularly?
I do, but like, what is spicy food? Like
that chip is spicy as hell, man. Like it's gonna hit. It's dry. It's a very dry heat. It's gonna hit you in the back of your throat, and then it's gonna burn all the way down, and then it's just sweating for 10 minutes. I covered mine with ghost pepper salsa, so it's completely different. Like,
but you,
I was like,
that's what I mean, like ghost pepper salsa, like, or whatever you had, like.
Yeah.
How do I get ready for it? Like what? Because I mean, right now I have like the grocery store brand hot sauce in my fridge, and that is it. Like every once.
So pour that on the chip and then take it. The reason I put salsa on the chip is because every video I watched of people doing it, their main complaint was that the chip was so dry that they started coughing immediately because it goes right to the back of your throat. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to dunk it in water to soften it. I'm just going to cover it with salsa. That way it'll go to the back of my throat and I won't die. And it kind of worked. I was able to chew it and swallow it without like immediately coughing like everybody else on the internet. So I would, if you have a salsa or something that you could do, or just take it, man. Just Dalton Dalton did it. He tried to just put it on the side of his mouth and like slide it to the back instead of just going directly on the tongue. I don't know. But I don't know. But we're all here to watch you do it. No.
Is it bad for your stomach? Like should I like eat a big meal? Should I eat like a certain food? Should I prepare with like? You just want me to? I'll fast for 24 hours and then eat the chip.
I mean, the challenge is supposed to be going as long as you can without drinking anything.
Yeah.
I did mine in the evening, so I'd already eaten, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So I was good to go. I would definitely not do it on an empty stomach because it's just going to be hot pepper flakes and chip and then stomach lining and ugh. Maybe have some rice. I know since you're on you're doing some kind of diet. I'm assuming you're eating chicken and rice every day.
I've been eating cauliflower rice.
Oh, there you go. Just eat some cauliflower. So you're doing like a lower carb.
I'm doing just low calorie.
I'm
just like. I've just gone through life eating mass amounts of calories. So I'm like, I try to
only do carbs post and pre-workout. The rest of the day, none, which sucks. Mm-hmm. Really affects your mood.
Well, yeah, because you can't eat meat either. Like what do you eat then? No meat, no carbs.
Yeah. Just lots of fake low carb meat. And peanut butter. Good amount of peanut butter.
Oh, I love peanut butter.
Yeah. Oh. So peanut butter immediately neutralizes the spice. Mm-hmm. So I would say that eat the chip. And then when you're ready to quit, don't drink water or soda or coffee. Just boom, peanut butter.
Okay.
It'll neutralize it. Like the fat from the peanut butter will neutralize it like immediately.
Because I sent you that picture this morning of me with the chip. And then I go on, I'm like trying to look up not how to beat the challenge, but like
survive.
How to survive. And the first thing I see is like, in some cases, there's been extreme damage to your throat. Sometimes it's fatal. I'm like, I'm not dying on the internet here eating a chip. I'm like, do I want to do this in the privacy of my own home? And then like, if I die, I'll just disappear. Like, he didn't survive the chip challenge, but I don't know. I just have no clue. I'm as soft as can be. Like, I'm afraid.
I think you'll be great.
I'm going to take it back to the gas station tomorrow.
Not only because I want to see you do it, but I think you're going to be great. It's just a spicy chip. That's it. In fact, I don't know if she's still in the chat or paying. Stacy, on top of the fridge is the ghost pepper chips. If you grab and bring me those, I'll eat the rest of the bag while you do the chip challenge.
No, I'm not doing the chip challenge.
Pressure. David probably seems to have fit in well on Whatnot. So, yes and no. The reason that he is crushing it on Whatnot is because he has a wholesale supplier and he can get endless amounts of inventory, and he's paying less than $1 an item. So if he sells it for $3, he's still doubling his money, and he literally runs it 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday. Sometimes, actually, I think it's 7 days a week now. 7 days a week, 8 hours a day, just straight up 250 items a day. I mean, if you do just the basic math, but I'm going to get a calculator. So he's doing 250 items a day. If he sells them all for $3, he's making $750 a day, 365 days. That's $273,750 just on $3 a day, or $3 per item. Dang, you already have it open.
It feels so thick, but I got a complete chip. It's not broken at all.
Oh yeah, don't break it. You see, I got mine on the wall right there.
It feels very thick. Is the chip meant to be thick? I think I got a double chip in here.
No, it's a thick chip, man. It's one giant chip.
Okay.
Oh man, you teasing us by opening it and like holding it up, bro. You gotta eat it.
I can't eat it.
I teased it in Instagram. I was like, "Yo, he's gonna come eat the chip."
You posted that, and I wasn't home, and I'm like, I got home. I'm like, what's he? He tagged me again. I'm thinking, just something about the show, and I saw my face. I'm like, what did I do? What did I do?
Can you hold it up so I can? There we go. Guys, head over to the freaking Flippin' After Dark. I'm trying to convince Jiggly to do the challenge on the show. I'm not
eating the chip. I'm not eating the chip. I'm returning it tomorrow.
He's not returning. He's going to do it.
I saved the receipt. I'm taking it back.
No, you can't return it. You already opened the seal. Dude, it's not that bad. You got it. You eat jalapenos, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you got it. It's like,
it's just like eating
1,000 jalapenos.
Yeah, 1,000 at one time.
Yeah, dude, I'm about to what's going on, man? I'm about to get a bunch of those little
the gummy bears, nitro,
gummy bears, and get crack-lacking on that. I actually have some video ideas for those things. No, not rectally. I know somebody was thinking it. There's not going to be any flaming hot teddy bears. God, that would burn. 9 million Scovilles. There. I had to get the link so I could convince people to come watch you not eat this chip.
Yeah, I'm not eating this chip.
So I'm getting some gummy bears. I'm doing research on the he said crush up the chip and snort it. My dude. Woo! I might have to buy another chip just to do that myself. Oh God, that sounds horrible. I found a hot sauce for FlipCon next year. It's called the Black Mamba 16. It is 16 million Scovilles. So it's like 15 times hotter than that chip.
See, I feel like I'm just making excuses because I don't have the hot sauce and I have the chip in front of me. But I feel like I'd be, just little thing of hot sauce. I'd be more inclined to try that instead of like, oh, this will be the hottest thing you ever eat. and it's impossible to swallow. Like it just, they make it like so.
That's what she said. I think the chip. I think you're overestimating the torture of the chip. You'll be fine whenever you do it. Just make sure you film it. Somebody has to witness it, and I'd like it to be me.
Well, no, it's going to be on. I don't have anything better to it's going to be on the live show. Like it's going to happen. I just don't know when.
You just have to pregame it, or we're just going to be sitting here talking one day, and you're just going to go out of nowhere.
If I ever have when and if I have a Sunday where I'm like, I could die today, I'm going to eat this chip that night.
That should be every Sunday. You're supposed to think you're going to die every day. That's supposed to motivate you to live the best day of your life every day.
I don't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to live forever. I'm going to finish off this pot of coffee.
It's the world's smallest cup. Look at this.
Oh, stuff. I thought you're just an ice giant, so it's like a huge cup, and you're just cracking it down like a freaking truck driver going across the country.
No, it was.
You got your own little Love's gas station in the back.
It's 4 cups, but it's like 6 of these. I don't know what this is.
It was a 4-ounce cup.
I don't know what it is.
And you just drink it straight black.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. Can't do it.
I'm fasting from 8 p.m. until noon the next day, every day.
Jesus, so you're fasting and you're in a calorie deficit and you're eating cauliflower rice.
Yeah, because once I get going, oh my God, I'm like a wood chipper. I could eat for probably 6 hours straight. So like I have to have a time where I just totally shut everything off. And
so one day it's not even going to be Jiggly Thrift. It's just going to be like Jig Thrift.
No, I don't know about that. I mean,
the glee's going to fall off.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm always going to be a jiggly kind of guy. I can't go like this forever. I can't live like this forever. I do like McDonald's, you know.
Do you allow cheat days?
What?
Do you allow yourself cheat day?
I haven't yet.
Like a refeed?
I haven't yet. I've kind of been trying to, like, if I go out, I've tried to just find the healthiest thing on the menu. Like, I know that sometimes that's not possible, but even like 800 calories instead of 12 or 1500, you know. I mean, if you read the calories on some menus, like, it's ridiculous.
Especially
like I went to Texas Roadhouse the other day, and there was stuff on the menu that's like 1500 calories. I'm like, that's a lot of food. I don't know if I don't know. But yeah, I've just been trying to find so I mean, I guess you could say I've had cheat days. I've gone out to eat and stuff, but it's just like going for the 700-800 calorie option instead of like exactly what I wanted, you know?
Yeah.
So
this new mic is crazy.
Yeah, I'm real crazy. Going to bed at 8:30 and eating cauliflower rice.
Drinking a pot of coffee just so you could be on the live show. I'll mail my shit to the customers. I got 3 days. Leave me alone. Just stop bugging me. I'm working on me.
I've been telling people, quit complaining or I'm going to cancel the order.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry I didn't mail it. I'm kind of working on me right now. That's so awesome.
But yeah.
It's funny, but yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's true.
So we got so there's like 11 others. We were invited to be part of the Reselling Studs calendar that is available. I don't have a link or anything. I probably should because I'm horrible at marketing. But anyway, Baldy Pal is doing it. It's for charity, and I was selected to
show the picture.
I can't show the picture because so here's the thing. The picture is going to be released on Thanksgiving Day. I'll say that. I submitted 2 photos. One was rejected immediately, heavily.
What does it say? Gobble gobble or something
gobble,
like
gobble.
that?
That's all we'll say. And then the photo that they accepted, I'm not proud of, but it is what it is. It's for charity. But the photo that I am very proud of will be released on Thanksgiving Day because nobody will censor me. I repeat, no one will censor me. So it will be available. I'm gonna post it, and I'm going to start selling 4x6 glossies of it, signed on Whatnot, and I'll probably have it on the Etsy store. That'll go live on Thanksgiving Day. Like I said, no one out pizzas the hut. So yeah, guys, I don't know why I'm trying to sell it to men, but guys, go buy a calendar with 11, 12 reseller dudes. It's going to a charity. God, I'm horrible. It's the Gary, not Gary Busey. Oh God, could you imagine what charity he had? It's the other Gary. He used to be a firefighter, and he's an actor, and he has a charity for families of fallen vets.
And his name's Gary.
And his name's Gary Schneider.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm horrible. I'm horrible.
You just know you're in the calendar. That's all you care about.
I'm in the calendar. I got November, and I got censored. So the photo that you see on the calendar is my number 2. The number 1 will be available, Flip the World only, on on Thanksgiving. Gary Cincy, there you go. Gary Cincy Foundation, not the Gary Busey Foundation, which I imagine would be horrible.
I think
I
that's
met Eric Tornado at the Boss Reseller Mix, and people forgot to ask him to give me a tattoo since he's a professional. Yeah, he better not tattoo anyone else in his life. I want to be the one and only. That's awesome. And surprisingly, his initials stayed. I really thought they were going to fall out. Oh my God, yeah, it stayed.
Didn't you say you went over it like 10 times though?
Yeah. Lots of times. Sunnies.
That's what I was gonna say.
Is it Sunnies?
Sunnies.
Sunny day. Whatever, Gary Sunny. I'm working on myself.
Yeah, whatever, Gary. I don't even need a calendar because every day I'm working on myself.
Yeah. Every day I'm in the gym, just hoodie up.
Getting kind of hot in here. That'll be all the coffee.
Because you drank a pot of coffee. Psychopath. Stacy, is that you?
Did Stacy ever bring the chips? No.
No.
She never brought the chips.
I think she's busy. Oh yeah, it is Lieutenant Dan. That's who it is. That guy. It's his foundation.
Oh.
That's the
Should have said Lieutenant Dan in the first place.
I didn't know his name was Gary Sneeze. Lieutenant Dan.
Ice cream.
Dude, I watched an interview where Tom Hanks explained how he got the voice for Forrest Gump.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like awesome / kind of a dig. Like there was the little boy that played Forrest in the movie in the beginning. Mm-hmm. He was from Alabama or whatever.
Yeah.
He talked like that. That's how he talked in real life.
That's pretty good.
And Tom was like, "Oh yeah, I got to talk like this little boy." So he kind of like made fun of the kid / took his impersonated him.
Yeah.
It's like, I was gonna ask you, Stacy, could you get on top of the fridge and bring me my chips, please? I was gonna eat the chips and try and convince him to eat his chip. So I was gonna see if you could bring me the ghost pepper chips.
I'm already sweating. I
don't think he's gonna eat them.
No.
She's like, sorry, what do you need? No, that's how I read it. So in like 2 seconds, when a bag just comes and flops me in the side of the face at like 60 miles an hour, we'll know that she was busy. And I interrupted her. Wait, what? A little news article popped up saying people are boycotting Burger King. Hell no, you better not Burger King. Boycott McDonald's.
What's wrong with Burger King?
I don't know. I don't know where it went. I love Burger King. They're the only place that has an Impossible Whopper. Customer call out Burger King pricing. It makes no sense. You cheap ass.
Well, they used to do the $149 for 10 nuggets. They don't do that anymore. So
No, yeah, nobody has a value menu anymore except Taco Bell, and nobody wants to eat the Taco Bell value menu. Now I will say that they came back with the veggie Mexican pizza, which is pretty awesome. But I mean, it still looks like throw up in a box.
Uh-oh. I got a dry mustache.
A dry mustache?
Yeah.
Oh, like a dry spot?
Yeah.
You know what you need to do? You need to eat the chip.
No, because you know what? Like, I'm having a good night, like, and I just keep staring at this thing, like, just
I
thinking.
hate that you assume that that's going to make it a bad night. Like, I love spicy food, so when I ate it, I was like, "This is awesome." Oh, thank you. Oh, I was going to do it without, but she brought me water too. That's love,
Nice.
y'all.
Mm-hmm.
So if you open your Pacquiao thing, your Pacquiao,
I got it on.
You want to say hi to Jiggly?
Hi, Jiggly.
Oh, you don't want to come
Hello.
on?
No.
I told everybody you're going to do a powerlifting meet.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
He's really excited for you.
I'm
He's
really
lost
excited.
33 pounds. He's eating cauliflower rice. It's disgusting. Woman, put some pants on. I can't be on the live show. No, I'm just kidding. So if you open up the thing.
Yeah, I saw that. I have it. It's the little poster thing with the coupon on the side.
Yeah. So since I bought 5 of them and all the kids ate them, I was able to get 5 free bags of the haunted ghost pepper chips, which they're freaking hot, man. But I'll finish the rest of this bag if you eat that chip, my man.
I'm not eating. Okay.
I mean, there's like a quarter of the bag left.
I mean, look, there's no quarter of the bag left. There's crumbs in the corner.
Dude, there's way crumbs in the corner. Okay, there's crumbs in the corner. But there's a lot.
There's a lot of crumbs in the corner.
That's way more than what you'd be putting down. See, no proof she's real. I think she's a cardboard cutout you towed around. I wish the kids were cardboard cutouts that I towed around. McDonald's, yeah. So McDonald's is the one franchise that said, "Oh, cool, you're vegan. Don't come here. We're not changing our menu." Well, they tried. They did that salad like 5 years ago, and then everybody was like, "What the hell? Why are you selling salad? This is McDonald's. We all come here because we're fat pieces of crap, and we like it that way."
Hey.
I've never been into McDonald's. Okay, I'll take that back. There was a summer. Actually, it was more of like almost an entire school year that I was McDonald's #1 fan, and that's when I was in middle school. They had the Monday 29-cent, Tuesday 39-cent cheeseburger deals. And I walked to school, and there was a McDonald's right by our school. So every morning I'd walk and we'd get donuts. I know that has nothing to do with McDonald's. And then we walked home after school on Mondays and Tuesdays. On Mondays, I would get 10 hamburgers, 29 cents. So it'd be $2.90 for 10 hamburgers. That's no 6th grade. That's easy. I was a walking walrus in 6th grade. And then Tuesdays were 39-cent cheeseburger day. So I'd get on Monday and Tuesday, my weeks were great. I get 10 fucking hamburgers and then 10 cheeseburgers back to back. And then Wednesday I would be so depressed because nothing was cheap. But I love McDonald's when it was cheap, and that's when I could eat a lot. But since then, no. And then now they don't eat, dairy or meat or anything like that. They put beef tallow in their fries. They're the only company that still uses beef tallow because that's their signature flavor. Every other fast food restaurant just uses vegetable oil or canola oil. But McDonald's is like, no, freaking hippies, stay away from our store. Hello. Oh yeah, no proof she's real. She's real, I swear. So yeah, man, what are we doing? I mean, I'm gonna eat either way. I don't care what you do.
Okay. And how hot are those? Are they like?
I mean, this is. So the difference between these and what you're eating is yours have scorpion powder on it as well, as well as ghost pepper powder. You want some? Emma just came to watch. I already told him that you ate it and that you regretted everything, but you took it like a champ. She went an hour without getting any liquids.
Well, I mean,
hour, and she's 11. She was 11 when she did it. So I mean, you're what, mid-30s?
Mid-30s.
I know you're not.
I'm 28.
Stacy said definitely not real. She's definitely not real, y'all. Look, that's one of my favorite pictures of her. Emma, I can't really have a conversation about your mom when you're like right here. Anyway, that's one of my favorite pictures of Stacy and me because she had her little cleavage showing, so I had to show a little cleavage too. Don't let them fool you, Bobby. I know a vegan who claims McDonald's no longer use. No, that is wrong. Yeah, that person just wants to eat McDonald's fries. Hey, man, these are hot, dude. Ugh. What are you doing? Come on, Jiggly.
What? I'm just watching you eat the chips.
Yeah, what the hell? It's all powder at the bottom of the bag, Jiggly. This is what the people are here for. They want to see a large bearded man talk and eat stupid. And I'm doing the talking and eating. So
Okay.
Stupid. No, I'm just kidding. You're just drinking coffee. Over there being about yourself, losing weight. What the hell?
I don't know. Like, could I feel like I'd like to eat it in maybe segments. Like if I could split it up into 12 segments and eat it over 12
that's
days.
A smart idea, honestly.
Oh.
That's going to delay the end result. Yeah, whatever you do, see what you just did right there? Don't do that once you open the chip.
Okay. Well, I touched the box and I feel like I'm imagining heat in my eyes all of a sudden. I feel like I got something hot in my eyes.
Look, man, we were all born with one foot in the grave. Everything we do just gets us closer. So.
There you go.
Well, I don't want to touch the water with the chip hand because then the chip and then
I can't believe you're just sitting there eating chips.
Why? I mean, you see how sweaty my face is? Look at this. That's just the natural gristle. That's the natural preparation of the meat. Don't let it touch your lips. That's what she said. See? Come on, man.
Yeah, there's no way. I can't.
Dude.
I'm gonna throw it. I'm throwing it. I want it out of my sight now.
Just eat it, and it'll be out of your sight. And then we can sit here. Look, you eat it. I'll finish these off. I'll just drink them. It's all powder. Look at my fingers. It's all powder. And then we'll have a conversation while we're both dying. It'll be the best. The best. See, I can't even speak right now. I'm going to send you one of the gummy bears, too. If you keep it up, I'm just going to start sending hot stuff directly to your house. I'll sign you up for one of these, this heatonism, not heat. I'm not going to send you a bunch of, like, horny stuff. Heatonism packages. Every month, you're just going to get a package of hot-ass stuff.
You don't even have to do that. Just like, I just need some, like, it's been so long since I've had anything other than, like, just like store brand hot sauce. Like I need something in between before I just.
Excuse me.
Jesus.
Come on, man.
Oh, you are losing control.
Dude, I lost control when I was like 10 years old. I've been off the rails ever since. I just don't plan to go back. That's the problem. Oh yeah, Emma was 12 when she did it, not 11. Sorry. And apparently I'm a wuss.
Oh, those like Carolina Reaper or whatever they were, the almonds, are
they were good, right?
They're really good. Yeah, how does that like?
They got a good flip. No, so those are actually kind of close to that chip, to be honest with you. The same powder.
Yeah, to be honest,
you're not you, dummy.
No.
Wait, I'm so confused. Emma called you a wuss. I know. Oh, she called you a wuss, not me. Because Emma wants to see you eat it. Excuse me. Emma, you know where our cabinet is? Can you go get the Carolina Reaper almonds, please? Dude, I'm just going to keep eating spicy stuff till you eat this chip.
I'm not.
Dude, come on.
Spoiler alert. I
don't understand. What's the difference between preparing for it and just like doing it? Just do it. Nike, baby. I don't even wear Nike. Let's just do it.
Well, if I prepare, I don't have to do it right now. So
I've seen a lot of people prepare for driving tests and they fail miserably. So look, Carolina Reaper Almonds. I'm gonna start backdooring these after I finish this chip. Come on, dude.
Okay. Man.
I was really scared.
Look, Emma's like, I wasn't even that scared. She's like sitting here talking trash to you. 12-year-old.
What is a nightshade? What is that?
Who cares? Just put the chip in your mouth. Dude, reading's overrated. Get some peanut butter and let's do this.
It says right on the back, seek medical assistance.
Don't read it, man. Look here.
Well, no.
I'd be the best drug dealer. Just shut up and put it in your mouth.
Fainting, extended nausea, difficulty breathing.
Dude, that's just to build up the suspense for people to purchase it. Come on now. It's a gimmick.
Why would that make anyone want to purchase it? Why did I even purchase it? I'm like, what am I thinking? I was just so.
Readings for squares. Thank you so much. You're all reading the shit about passing out, and we just like handed them to our kids. And we're like, look, we don't value your life. Eat it.
Those 15, others 13. People are leaving.
People are leaving because you're not eating. Yeah, Emma even noticed. We went from 17 to 13. All right, well, this is done.
Well, guess what? Those 4 people, they're not missing anything.
Yeah.
There you go.
Come on, man. Next up, we got these.
Mm-mm.
Just chip it up.
No.
Chip it down.
No chip.
Rangers.
No chip. I got to ship tomorrow. I can't be.
I got the gym in the morning.
I had school.
She had school. Woo. I will tell you that one of my upcoming video ideas, way to not give in to peer pressure. I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry. I don't aim to disappoint, but
go to bed, Emma. Is I'm gonna do like a spicy challenge outside of the bins. Like I'm gonna be in the parking lot and I'm gonna like take the one chip and then put a gummy bear on top of it and then eat both of them at the same time and then go inside and try to thrift without drinking or anything. Because part of the
try to get
excuse me, so sorry. That's what happens when you eat a lot of spicy food.
What is happening to you?
I'm having to save the show because you pushed out. No.
No, you should get someone in the parking lot to eat it. You should like challenge someone. Like they just think they're
kid. Do you like drugs?
Yeah, exactly.
See, we're good. We're back to normal. So
okay.
I mean, I'm gonna be shiny, but just have a chip, bro. Anyway, so yeah, I was thinking about doing something like that where I eat. So if you've ever watched Hot Ones, the show, the reason that the wings get hotter is because it actually does mess with your psyche and it kind of makes you forget about thinking. So when he asks you a question, they get a very raw answer. And it's kind of like a lot of the people that have been on that show, they'll be like, yo, I feel drunk right now because it does actually do something. And then that's part of the whole show. It kind of gets celebrities out of their comfort zone because they all have their standard like PR answers. And then he hits them with some hot sauce and then asks them a question and all that goes out the window. Like my favorite one that I talk about all the time is the Queen Latifah. Because like for the whole first 7 wings, she's very proper, very grammar, good etiquette, answering questions. Well, actually, Sean, I did have a very good time on the filming of that show. And then she eats the bomb and he asks her a question. She's just like, you just need to shut the fuck up. Like, stop talking to me right now. I'm going to bust your lip open. Like all of it went out the window because it got hot.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking, what if I eat something like multiple really spicy things and try to thrift without drinking and then not looking anything up on comps, like just having to go off of whatever's going on in my brain.
Can't get a drink until you fill a cart or something like that.
Yeah, or I just pass out in a cart or just start projectile vomiting everywhere. Either way, it'd be better content because I'm trying to switch from the reseller niche into the entertainment niche because I feel like there's a ceiling on the reseller niche.
Yeah.
There's only so many bins videos people are going to watch. I know I find different stuff every time, but like if I get bored filming it, I know that the people are going to stop coming.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to zazz it up a little bit.
Yeah.
And so I'm coming up, like flying across country to have somebody have a reseller that's never tattooed anybody tattoo me in a hotel. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to come, going live on Whatnot from the bins before I even pay for the stuff. Like I'm trying to think outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
How many Carolina Reaper almonds can I insert rectally and walk around the Goodwill? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just seeing if people are listening. What's up, Cajun? That's one of our biggest supporters on Whatnot. I think I got a box right here. This is all tomorrow's stuff already packed. Except for the 22 items we sold today. What is this? What is this? This is a vintage shirt? Yeah, I don't care. Oh. This could be you right now.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'm sorry. So now I feel bad, but like at the same time, I feel like good in my mouth. Like
I feel good in my mouth. Went to the Gessner Benz today. Uh-oh. How was that? I will never
Okay.
Go to the Benz on the weekend. That's when the freaks come out. I can't handle it. It gets
your
weird.
camera just did the weird thing again. I can't concentrate. What's happening?
I don't know. I must have touched it.
Okay.
There we go. Oh. We're in the Matrix. Yeah, I can't handle the that's what she said. The Benz on the weekends, the rowdiest of the rowdy go. Plus, I was too busy watching them Astros take that sweep. Baseball is the only sport I really pay attention to.
Oh, baseball's still happening? I thought you were just like...
Bro, October baseball is the best baseball ever. Yankees are about to get eliminated.
Okay.
The Dodgers got eliminated yesterday.
Okay. Are they good?
No, that's why they got eliminated.
Oh, like this is the playoffs.
Yeah, baby boy.
Oh, see the Pirates.
We're going to the ALCS for the 6th straight year. I didn't know which one to wear today. Should I wear the new Space City logo? Should I wear the Bun B UGK exclusive? I mean, with the gold. I don't know what's.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one too. It's just too many. I didn't know which one to wear. How many days does Stacy go to the Benz? So it depends. So since she started doing, it got me a little bit. So she started doing her reseller boxes. If one sells, she'll go and start curating it that day. But we go twice, 100%. We go twice, Tuesdays and Thursdays for the Whatnot, and then she'll go by herself like one possibly 2 days if need be to build a box or to do whatever she can. She could go every day. I cannot. I don't have the mental fortitude. That's why we don't go on Mondays. Mondays is like a get the weekend stuff done. I like to start the week off fresh. Got my items to be photographed tomorrow already on hangers and ready to go. See, I mean, you're like taking the hoodie off like you're going to eat this chip. You are like pre-gaming this chip, building up the hype, and then you're just – so we're like on the roller coaster. We're like right here, and we're going to get right to where we're going to go over, and then it's going to malfunction, and we're going to be stuck there.
I don't know what's going on with me. All of a sudden, I started sweating like crazy. I haven't taken a sip of coffee in a long time.
Are you taking any supplements?
No.
Creatine, anything?
No.
Not even creatine.
Creatine. What do you think? I'm going to like bloat myself up more. I don't think that's possible.
You're not taking a test booster or anything?
No,
I mean, you're 28, so you don't need any test boosters.
no. I don't even take. I'll cook with protein powder sometimes. Make like I won't just drink like a straight protein drink. I've never been. I'd
You make
rather
like
just
cakes or something?
I'll make stuff. It's protein powder, vanilla protein powder, Greek yogurt, and PB2 peanut butter powder, and mix that together.
That's not making anything. You're just mixing a bunch of crap together. What you got to do, my friend, is take that vanilla protein powder,
Okay.
some coconut or almond flour, a couple eggs.
Okay.
You can use sweet and low if you want. I personally don't. And then cook it like pancakes, protein pancakes. You can even use some sugar-free syrup, 1 tablespoon. That way you get the art or the joy of actually eating pancakes, but they're high protein pancakes. Because for me, it's always finding the healthy alternative to something that I really like. Like me, I eat tacos every day, every morning for breakfast. But I have healthy tacos. I have the fake eggs.
Okay.
They look like Pop-Tarts. I know that sounds weird, but they come prepackaged like in little rectangles. They're called just eggs. But I take 2 of those, and I put them in the toaster, and then I cook a spicy Beyond sausage, and then I make an egg and sausage sandwich. It's so good. I'm already thinking about tomorrow's. It's amazing. Yes, the Astros are still building players and selling them off. The best part of this whole series was watching Carlos Correa, who decided to leave the Astros and go play for 1 year with the Minnesota Twins. Nobody wants to play for the Twins. Nobody wants to live in Minnesota. But he took that money. He went there. They got eliminated. They had a horrible season. And now he's doing broadcasting. So having to watch him broadcast and interview the kid that replaced him, Jeremy Pena, who hit the game-winning home run to send us to the championship, that was pretty awesome. It was like full circle. He's like, so, my friend, how does it feel to be going to the championship? He's like, it feels great. You'd be here, but you're not.
So you
back in my throat.
You put eggs in the toaster,
bro? I saw your brain, and I was like, I know he's not this focused on baseball.
Well, because I was still thinking about the pancakes, and then you started moving on to a breakfast taco that you somehow make eggs in the toast. How is that even a?
You're gonna make me
I'm not
Stacy again. Stacy!
No. You don't have to do all that. Can you bring me
a packet of Just Eggs, please? Don't throw it at me. It's hard. They're frozen. I was early at 8:30. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think that's how you have to do it. Yeah, they're already formed eggs, man.
But they're not like eggs? Because you can't eat eggs, right?
They're not eggs. They're called just eggs. It's basically mung beans.
Oh.
Creep from The Office, mung beans? Yeah. So what they do is they're fermented, they're smashed, and then they put like turmeric and make them yellow, and they look like eggs.
He was growing them in his desk drawer.
Yeah. So these are they're called just eggs. They're already formed. You just pop them in the toaster or the air fryer, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, they're amazing. They also sell them in a carton, like liquid, so you can like make scramble and omelets and stuff. I just prefer I prefer like the toaster 2 minutes lazy cook. You're like, what?
I'm over. I'm not saying like I'm over that talk about something else, but I'm like, it makes a little more sense now. But like, I'm really racking my brain over this, and I'm like, I'm not going to eat them anyway. So
I'm gonna mail you a box.
But the what was I going to say? Now I forget what I was going to say. Oh God. Oh, like the Beyond Meat stuff that you eat? Is it like? Is there like weird texture? Is it like vegetables or like ground up beans, or is it just like fake meat? Like, is it?
It's vital wheat gluten. That's the meat. So no, it has texture. Like the chicken strips, when you cut them, they actually tear like chicken strips do.
Mm-hmm.
They have that tear consistency. Oh, I thought she was bringing the Just Eggs.
I heard the door open. I'm like, you're gonna get hit, and your
Yeah,
glasses
no,
are
I
gonna
thought
come
she was.
flying
I
off.
thought she was gonna hit me with them. I don't think she heard me ask. She's still mad that you didn't eat the chip. No.
I'm mad at myself too, but I'm kind of happy with myself as well. I wanted to, man, pretty much this whole show, I was like, yeah, I ship every 3 days. And then other than that, I've just been talking about like eating stuff and then the chip. But anyway,
Dude, it's flipping after dark. Who cares?
I was just always curious about like, because you do it for health reasons, like the vegan stuff, right?
Yep. Well,
So-
that and I just it's been so long, like I don't see the point. Like I can live without it. So why don't I? You know? Like, I don't know. The other thing is like when you see a semi on the freeway and you see all the little snouts sticking out and you know that that's just going to a slaughterhouse and all of that's about to just be dead. I just like, I'm not contributing to that. You're all horrible humans. I'm not. I'm a horrible human for other things.
I just don't like understand like why there's such like with vegan stuff, like why is there such an effort to like make it look or smell or taste like real meat if vegans don't like real meat? Like,
well, it's because you're trying to you're trying to get what you like without the death. That's really all it is. It's like, why wear fake Jordans? Why do people wear fake Jordans and fake Gucci and fake diamonds? Because they're emulating the real stuff. It's the same thing. It's just.
But how do you ever like meat if you don't like the process of how like that's what I don't understand. Like it just like I understand
like somebody that goes out. So like somebody that goes out like hunts, uses the entire animal, is conscious of what they're doing. This is where me and most vegans we fall off. Like, I'm not a preachy vegan. I don't give a shit if anybody wants to. You know, everyone else in this house except for me is a meat eater. Mm-hmm. Make no mistakes about it. They'll all eat the tofu and the vegetable stuff, but she made burgers today, and they all ate them damn burgers like savages. I don't
know the process, but I still.
She's like, I don't want to know what's dying. I just want it in my mouth. You know?
Yeah, me too. Like I couldn't.
So that's the thing. Like somebody that goes out and like, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna go catch my dinner, and they go catch a fish or they shoot a deer or whatever, and then they use the animal the way that their ancestors used it. That's great, cool, super, awesome. But having 10,000 cows crammed into a 100 square foot warehouse, living in their own shit and tumors all over them, and then just being put on a hook and bolted in the head and then ground up and turned into mass produced crappy product. I just don't see the point. Like, if we're going to do that with animals, let's do it with people too, because there's 7 billion people on the planet. There's way too many. I'm thinking there's like 6 billion too many people.
But have you ever had like a human leg sandwich? I'm sure it wouldn't be delicious.
How do you know? We're all.
I think you'd get sick.
Dude.
I don't know.
We're all just meat. Literally, we're all just meat. You can read interviews of people that literally eat humans, like for survival, like that movie Alive that really happened. The soccer team that crashed in the Alps and they had to eat each other. They all said the same thing. It just tasted like meat because meat is meat.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, I don't want to go down this trail. I don't eat meat. I don't care. I don't need it. That's why I don't. There's too many options that I don't have to eat it anymore. You know? So if I can contribute in any way to not give my money to mass,
See, that's why I was trying to ask you, because I thought you like strictly did it for like health reasons and like.
Well, I got sick when I was younger, and they said the reason that I was in a wheelchair for almost 2 years was because I ate infected chicken. So that kind of steered me down the path of, oh well, shit, I'm not going to eat this stuff anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, science got better, testing got better, and it was like, hey, it wasn't infected chicken. You actually just have a rare part of a rare type of muscular dystrophy. And by that time I'd already stopped eating the stuff. So I was just like, well, I'm already on this journey. I'll just go with it.
Yeah.
And then I did fall off. I started eating meat again, and then I just blew up. Not that that's, you know, you can eat anything. I'm fat and I'm a vegan. So obviously you're not going to be skinny, green skin just because you stop eating meat. But I was already so far down it that I was like, I'm used to this now. It keeps me away from all the crappy restaurants that I would be eating at because they don't have options for me. So it was just easier for me. And then I really got into working out. So it was just really easier for me to just say, hey, I don't eat meat. So that means I can't go to Taco Bell. I can't go to McDonald's. I can't go to Burger King. I can't go to any of these places that I used to eat every day. I can't go to CC's Pizza Buffet and just destroy. I can't go to Golden Corral. I can't go to any of these places because they don't have anything for me. I'm going to concentrate on my diet and weightlifting. And then I dropped like 130 pounds. And I was like, I'm never eating meat again.
What happens? Like you lost 130 pounds?
Yeah, right. Like 126. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to be like, well, technically.
Yeah, I like to round up. It sounds better, you know?
But
126 pounds, yeah.
But yeah, even like 100 pounds, like what happens to your body? Like, do you get, because I've been big my whole life. Like I started out, like I was, you know, born, and then I just devoted my life to being big, I guess. Because I've never been like, I've never had like.
Look, man, can you do that? Yeah. No, see, I have skinny wrists and skinny ankles. I'm not supposed to be big.
So I'm supposed to be big?
Yeah, man. You's a big boy.
Yeah. So I don't know.
I come from a family of small people where I'm a giant. So like, that's why I always tell people, like, whenever they see a picture of me and my parents and I'm like over them, like 1.5 feet taller than them and like huge, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure my mom and the milkman might have had a little.
I just don't, I don't want to be like, you know, like I'm really going with trying to lose weight, but like at the same time, I don't want to get to a point where I just look like I'm melting off of my skeleton, you know, just like droopy skin. Like, do you have any sort of like you see people with like the big like neck skin hanging and like the arms?
So I got, when I started getting to where I was like, your brain switches again. Sorry guys, this went into like a workout diet food things. That's what we do. We talk about anything. So if it's not your thing, I'm sorry. We'll get back to reselling too. When I started losing a lot of weight, I wasn't doing it like crazy. It wasn't like 10 pounds a day. It, you know, I tried to keep it at 2 a week, the healthy way, because I was following Chris Gathan 17-week program. And I was like to the T on it, like packing my lunch and taking it. Like we'd go to the bar to watch games and I'd be in the car, like eating my broccoli, not eating bar food, anything like that. Like I was strict because I had a goal. I wanted to see how low I could get because I'd never been under, dude, I was like 200 pounds in 6th grade. Like I wanted to see what I could do. And once I got to the point where I was getting more nervous that if I lost weight, I'd look like a melted candle.
Yeah.
I kind of paused and I was like, I don't know if I want to go this route. I'd rather be fat than look like a melted candle. So then that's when I started like trying to get into more tightening, like yoga and doing like body twists for like 30 minutes a day to try and like tighten everything up. And it works. So yeah, you're going to have a flap, your stomach flap. That's normal. I'm going to say you're going to look like, you know, a woman that gave natural birth. It's never going to, you know, but
yeah.
No, yeah, the boobs didn't sag, anything like that, because I just kept working on incline chest because that pulls everything up. So basically, the more weight I lost, the more I started looking at, okay, my body is starting to look like this. How can I get everything to move up? And
so there is ways to like, if you don't just like, okay, because I mean, you know, like obviously there's like extreme cases, like I'm not 600 pounds or anything, like, you know, like 600 pounds going down to like 180. Like I understand that's going to be extreme.
Oh yeah.
Obviously like I'm doing it for health, but at the same time, like if I just look like a monster afterwards, I'm just kind of, but like if you lift weights and stuff and like it will help.
Oh, for sure. Because you got to look at it like your muscle bellies are like a balloon. So the more muscle you give, you're actually going to be expanding that skin anyway. So where you're losing the fat, it's going to be replaced with the expansion of that muscle cavity or the belly, which is going to give you that full look. I'm all flexing off camera. It's going to give you that full look anyway.
I'm going to flex a little bit too.
Yeah. So, dude, it sucks because like people look at me like, especially like with kids and getting older and like not as focused on trying to be a competitive anything. Like, but I still have it all in here. Like I went through all, I was like, oh man, I'm going to be a personal trainer. I did all, I got all the books. I did all the learning. I've done so much on nutrition and things like that. And then I was like, you know what? I started hanging out with personal trainers and I'm like, damn, dude, they all hate their lives and they're all just babysitters for stay-at-home moms. Like they're nobody really like, I didn't want to do that. So I got out, but anyway, somebody said everybody's sales going. Yeah. Q4 sales are going great. I think we've had like 22 today. Pretty awesome. Yeah, I know a lot of people. I actually have a buddy that lost a crap load of weight. Again, guys, I am in no way ever trying to convince anybody to eat or to do drugs or not do drugs. I mean, as you can see, it says drug free. I'm a dare kid. I also don't drink, smoke, do drugs, take pills, anything like that. I literally take life to the face sober every day. I'm all about doing things for myself, not trying to be one of those preachy people. That's why me and most vegans don't get along. And that's why I started a couple years ago, I started a group called the Anti-Vegan Vegan Club, where I'll wear a shirt that says anti-vegan vegan. And I'll go to these like vegan pop-ups because I want to eat the food. And I'll wear that shirt just like, oh, get away from me. No, I don't like patchouli. It smells like shit. Get away from me. Take a bath. Why don't you cut your dreadlocks? Jesus, you're an embarrassment. Can you even lift weights? You know, like I want to be strong enough and like, good enough to where like if somebody pops off and then I kick the shit out of them, I'm like, yeah, you just got beat by a vegan, bro. Take a green dump on him or something. No. Cajun, dude, man, Impossible Burgers. Yeah, there's a Burger King less than a mile from our house, and I will go there, especially when they have the 2 for $6 mix and match. I'll get 2 Impossible Burgers. I'll take that bread off the one and then put the meat on the other and just have yes.
Man, that sounds good. Even like the Impossible Whopper, man. Yeah. I'm curious. I've always been curious what it tastes like. I don't know. I'm not against anything.
Find out. Get one regular and one Impossible, and then just eat them both and see which one. But anyway, what I was going to say is I have a buddy that just lost a ton of weight doing the carnivore diet, literally just eating meat, cheese, and butter. And I just told him, I was like, man, get your triglycerides, get your levels checked, get all that stuff checked. Because for a lot of people, anytime you do anything drastic, it doesn't matter. Like if you just said, hey, I'm not going to eat bread or rice anymore, you're going to lose a crap load of weight. If you just say, hey, I'm going to only eat salad, you're going to lose a crap load of weight. But you are going to hit a wall one day where your brain is just mentally tired and done, and you're going to have an epic cheap meal. And he went like 6 months carnivore. And then he went through a phase where he was eating 2 pizzas a day for like a month because it just couldn't take it anymore.
I used to do like the balance. I used to do like that keto diet, or just kind of just like low carb. I wasn't like, because I know that keto, like people would like put butter in their coffee and like just be like drinking heavy whipping cream, like stuff like that. I just kind of did low carb, and it was easy, like because I like meat and then like and stuff like that, and I don't, But then the second I went back to eating carbs, it was just like I just started gaining weight. Like that's why I just now I'm just kind of sticking to just lower calories because I'm not like cutting anything out drastically.
Well, like, I mean the basic evolution, it all boils down to calories in, calories out. Like that's all it is. It's literally calories in, calories out. You can eat whipped cream all day. That's why that if it fits your macros became so popular, which is really just a fancy way of saying calories in, calories out. It doesn't matter what you eat. If you're trying to lose weight, you just eat 500 less calories than your body should be eating, and you will lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. The end. Doesn't matter. You can literally eat Jell-O and whipped cream for every meal as long as you don't hit above your calorie threshold for the day, and you will lose weight. But are your insides going to be healthy? Are you going to be jiggly? Are you going to have that pump? It all depends. So that's why, like, I always tell people, like, we basically kind of do a moderate. We do kind of carb cycling because some days I just won't eat them, or I'll try to keep them under like 50 grams. But I try not to measure anymore because I eat the same thing so much. I really stack my carbs before a workout, especially on a heavy day, and then right after, because you want to get that glucose into those muscles. Because you want to start breaking down that lactic acid, because the last thing you want is to not be able to put your shirt on the next day because that lactic acid is tightened up those muscles. Reselling, I have to throw that in there. Dude, this is what happens when we fall off for a month and you won't eat a goddamn chip. So I have to. Stacy's handling the reseller talk in the chat. Found some full fall jackets. Nice. Yeah. So they got new management at our location. We were there on Friday. We did a whatnot there. We were there 5 hours. They only rotated the bins 4 times. They're supposed to do it every 30 minutes. And there's 12 rows. They did 4 rows in 5 hours. To say that I was a little PO'd is an understatement. I was highly pissed.
Well, because like I could see if like, are they like going through the stuff better and putting, or are they just
no? So they fired like 5 managers. They just dude. It's like a revolving door. For whatever reason, Goodwill can't keep employees at the bins.
Yeah,
at least here in Houston. And management, like, it sucks because some of my best videos were when I had the cool managers in there talking trash, and those, they're all gone. They got rid of them all. And now the new management they have there, she's not going to last long. I can already tell. They're just not doing the work. And I asked them when I checked out, I didn't want to film it because I don't want to, just like I don't talk bad about eBay, I don't talk bad about the Goodwill bins because you know, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have what we have. So I just asked the cashier, I was like, yo, 4 bins rotations in 5 hours. What the hell? And he's like, yeah, man, half the staff in the back didn't show up today. I'm like, what? You better call their PO officers. most of the people that work in the back are, you know, on parole. So you better call somebody and get some others to work. There's they got rid of the warden. That's what sucks.
That's what I was trying to ask you. Yeah, she's gone.
She's gone. They got rid of her. It sucks, man. She was like my favorite. I was like, you are making my channel grow so quickly.
Yeah.
She's like, cool, that's what's up. I'm gonna stab you if you cross that line.
Yeah, I remember your one video was like she had a knife or something like that.
Yeah. I caught that clip of her and I told her, I was like, hey, I'm gonna make this the thumbnail and leave the clip in. Is that cool? She's like, I don't care, do you? I was like, all right. I was like, you realize you said you were gonna stab someone. She's like, yeah, I will. I was like, cool. Tina was awesome, man. Only smoke plants. There you go. Words of wisdom. Reselling 101. Yeah, man. Now I'm all pumped to go to the gym in the morning.
Good.
Yeah.
Me too. I got deadlifts tomorrow.
Oh, on a Monday. Nice. That's International Chest Day, bro.
Yep.
You doing deadlifts on International Chest Day?
Mm-hmm. I've always done it first. And
we usually do legs on International Chest Day. But I don't know.
That's a hard one.
Yeah. I like to get legs over with because we train legs pretty brutally. Like people always talk about failure and they're like, oh yeah, I trained to failure. I'm like, if you're training to failure on squats, then you're going to finish at the bottom, not the top. So
I just hate to say, I'm like, I want to say so much right now, but I just hate to say it. Like we were talking about the bins, about like, there was a comment about LL Bean stuff. And I'm like, man, we're getting back to reselling. And then we're talking about,
there you go.
Talking about lifting again.
I found this at the bins, 1980s Gizmo.
I like it.
From Gremlins.
Is that worth a ton of money or something?
Oh yeah, it's worth $100.
Really?
But I'm keeping it. It's on my toy wall. Dude, it's freaking Gizmo, the original from 1980 something. Yeah, I found them and I was like, whoa. I was like, should I put this on Whatnot? And then I looked it up and I was like, hell no, I'm not putting this on Whatnot.
All right, you said one more thing about Goodwill, so I'm gonna ask because now I feel comfortable asking. Whenever you do legs, do you guys do like one side at a time, or do you like say you're doing leg raises? I know you can't squat with one leg at a time. I mean, I guess you could put one up on a bench or whatever, but like if you're doing like leg raises or like the hamstring curls, whatever they are, like do you do it one leg at a time? I've just been, or do you do two legs at a time?
So I am a huge proponent of doing every set to failure.
Okay.
So I am more chasing the pump than I am chasing the weight.
Yeah.
So I'll put, so we'll do we'll usually do like 6 sets. So we'll do 4 sets of both legs.
Mm-hmm.
And then the final 2 will be individual.
See,
and then we'll do feet straight, pronated. When we're doing lying hamstring, we'll do toes pointed down, toes pointed out, and then toes pointed in to try and hit all the different angles. But honestly, like if you're doing squats, everything else is just an accessory lift. Accessory work. Squats are going to take care of everything you need. So just squat. And then we do hack squats, a lot of hack squats.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get those. Hack squats are perfect for setting up for the deadlift because we got to get that nervous system, that branch chain down to your lower back. We got to get that ready for friggin' deadlifts.
I can't wait to do hack squats right now. No matter where I put my feet, my stomach pretty much pushes up to my neck whenever I go down, and I just like fold in like a chubby accordion. And I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna pass out. I look so weird on this thing. We have one that like
means you got to put your legs out wider, pronate those toes out more, and that way the belly goes between the legs.
I've tried. I don't know what, but we even have one that faces like, oh man, I got a new sweatshirt and I was sweating and it has fuzz all over me.
Oh, that's the worst. Have you ever turned backwards on a hack squat? Face the other way, stick your ass out, and then take it down. It's kind of like a football sled, like you push up.
See, I feel like I could do that.
You do that, and then you put your legs outside of the platform, and you just do a really low squat. It's awkward because your ass is going to be like out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's brutal.
Now I'm getting excited.
3 Death Pile sweaters today. Last sold 200. That's awesome. Looks like if it flips, it ships is going to get Stacy to go carnivore.
Now I'm reading comments.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, Stacy did go vegetarian for like 6 months. She lost a crap ton of weight, but I also feel like she was kind of starving herself. And then, oh yeah, there you go. Devin doesn't for health. Stacy's looking for any excuse to just eat cheese, butter, and meat. She doesn't realize that means you have to give up the bread and the rice and stuff that she loves so much.
I went vegetarian for a month. I just tried it, but I was like kind of, vegetarian. I mean, that's easy. Like
vegan, you just cover everything with dairy.
Yeah, I mean, I was eating I'd get a piece of cheese, break it into 4 pieces, and put it on a Dorito. Like I was eating pieces of cheese, just the worst stuff, except I wasn't eating meat. I thought it would be because that's before I understood calories in, calories out. I just thought it would be some sort of miracle. Like I'm eating lighter foods now. Maybe I'll just lose weight.
This popped popcorn chip is much lighter than a Dorito, so I can eat the entire bag.
I swear that's how I thought. I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, there you go. Just do meatless Mondays. Just one day a week. I mean, it sounds like what you're doing is working. My thing was I stopped eating meat, whatever, blah, 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 but I still was a vegetarian. I ate dairy, lots of cheese. And I always sounded like a cokehead. Like every 24/7. And then somebody was like, yo, why don't you go like a week without eating dairy and see if it clears up your sinuses? And I was like, oh, what the hell am I going to eat then? But I did it and it cleared up. And then I got checked and they're like, oh, yeah, you're lactose intolerant, my friend. You're not supposed to be eating. That's why you have all this inflammation in your joints. That's why I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm vegan now. That's pretty much how it happened. I was like, oh, I guess I'm vegan now. Because I'm not one of those people that's like going to take a pill so I can eat dairy, you know? Like I know that there's like, I know within the last 10 years now, gluten's like a big thing. There's people that have to take like pills if they want to eat gluten.
I wanted to ask you, you were talking about the like squatting. Before I forget, does your gym like have different bars?
I wish, dude. No,
I
go to like a standard commercial gym.
Okay.
Like not Planet where they're going to kick you out if you grunt. They're not going to hit that lunk alarm, which is so stupid to me. It's like, oh, this is a judge-free zone. Oh yeah, well then why are you kicking me out for that kind of judgmental? No, I wish we did. I wish we had my favorite bar to squat in, not the Duffin bar, but the bar that does this. So it's like, and then it comes down, and then the weights are on the side.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of like a cambered bar or something.
Yeah, it looks like a U almost. That's the best bar to squat in because it puts you in a better position. It lets you get lower. We're back talking about weightlifting, Jiggly. What the hell? No.
Yeah.
I mean, we're gonna have to talk about Goodwill, and you're gonna have to eat that chip, my friend. No, we're gonna be getting off here soon. We're approaching 2 hours.
I've just like having different bars in the gym is just crazy. We have those like the not squat racks. I don't know. They're Elite FTS something. The ones where you like pull the thing and it like you rack the weight, and then as soon as you like lift the weight up,
it springs forward.
Yeah.
Competition rack.
Yeah. So we have those, and like we have like boxes you can squat on. Yeah.
Because when Stacy and I squat, we'll be usually in the same rack, and we set it up for her height, and I don't readjust it.
Yeah.
So we set it up for her height. She does her set, and then we take her weight off, put my weight off, and then my start is getting really freaking low. So I'm basically doing a half rep just to get it off the lift. And then I have to brace it back, get my stupid position. And then racking it is the worst because it's almost like doing a good morning.
Because I just like with the whatchamacallit, this safety squat bar.
Yeah.
Where the one where you like have the bar, you hold the bar right here. That has helped. I mean, I don't use it all the time. I mean, it's not like I'm preparing for a meet or anything like that. Like it doesn't matter what I squat with, as long as I'm getting some sort of exercise, it's good. But like whenever I first started back to the gym, I was just squatting with the straight bar, and I'd do that. And then like come Wednesday when I'd bench, I'd have pain in my elbow.
Yeah,
I'd have pain in my shoulder.
This is not natural for squat.
And I was like, well, maybe I'll just do cardio. Maybe I'm just not meant to lift, you know. And then I started like experimenting with different bars and stuff. And oh my God, like it's just
this is more of a natural. Like if you watch babies, which babies have the perfect form for a squat, their hands are at their side when they squat down. They're not out. They're not. That's why those gigantic powerlifters that do over 1,000 pounds, you'll see their hands are usually out like this because this is not a natural. This makes everything. Everybody says it's supposed to tighten everything. No, this actually, for me, puts my spine in a horrible position. It's not natural at all. I see a lot of people sell Army compresses and first aid kits. Like they sell for good money. Like this is not the first time that I've seen somebody say that they're. I don't know what it is. Like I see people buy these all the time. There's always someone listing them and they sell pretty quickly. That's awesome. Got to try to end it with some reseller talk.
What's Army's all in capitals. How do you read that? How do you like to read stuff that's all caps?
Army.
What are compresses? What's that?
Like the I'm assuming you're talking about like the rolling compresses.
Oh,
Like the prepackaged. Like if you could find a first aid, like an army first aid kit, it comes with
oh,
everything.
like so just health stuff then.
Yeah, kind
The
of.
first aid kit. Okay, that's crazy. Like
The ones that go in like high end cars, those also sell for good money too. Like I don't know, people don't know this, but like Lexus and BMW and Mercedes, they actually come with their own little leather first aid kit.
Yep. I think Volkswagen has them too. I'm almost 100%.
The Volkswagen, yeah.
Mhm.
We do not speak of that vehicle here. No.
Because that's what, whenever I used to work at the auto parts place, we'd just get those out of the cars and either save them if we got cut or threw them away. I'm like, man, we're selling like radios for $25, and you could probably get 45 or 50 for that first aid kit you just threw away.
Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Finding items in the death pile that have good last sold prices each year could be different. Yeah. You got a list. Oh yeah. So since we're wrapping up, we got to do the giveaway. So the way it's going to work, guys, is if you didn't follow us on Instagram, we started doing repurposing t-shirts, graphic t-shirts that we're finding at the bins, either like a bleach tie-dye or I'm going to maybe tie-dye. I don't know. I really don't like tie-dye. It's a lot of work. Bleach tie-dye is easy. And then we slap on like a FTW logo on it. And then we're throwing them up on our Etsy store. So I wanted to do a giveaway. So I don't know how. I guess
number 1 through 20, I have a number.
Oh, okay. Pick a number. See, Stacy already has all of this planned out. Pick a number in the chat, 1 through 20. What if Stacy has the number? First one to guess the number right. Are you going to tell me the number or write it down or something?
I've got my number locked in. I know what it is.
I know, but if they start throwing numbers up, I need to know if it's right or not. Are you watching? Okay. All right. She's mopping, everyone. She doesn't use Fabuloso, so don't say that. Why she gets so offended when I say that. All right, we got 19, 4, 7, 7.
It's 5.
5. Anyway, whoever wins, just give me your shirt size. What?
No, none of those.
None of those. Are you going to hold it up so I know what the freaking word is? 16.
No.
17.
No.
What is it? Okay. 14. Throw it up and then once we pick a winner, we'll put a shirt. Just tell me your shirt
Somebody
size.
pick 20.
No.
Not 20.
Sorry.
Stop.
6, 9, 2. Dang, nobody. Nobody.
We're running out of numbers here. Is
Junk
it a
Monkey!
real number?
Number 8.
Is that what's his name?
Junk Monkey. No. I think he's in Junk Monkey's in Oregon or Tarragon? Oregon?
It's the number of kids.
Yeah, apparently she picked number 8 because that's the number of children we have. It could have been 7. The last one was an accident. Oh yeah, put your Oregon. Put your you can message me your shirt size and we'll I'll go ahead and find something at the bins on Tuesday and I'll make you a little custom. Anyway, man, I guess we'll wrap it up. Thanks for everybody that stuck through the workout podcast. We're all happy for you. You've lost 30 something pounds and you're back working out and you're neglecting your customers and working on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I am mad that you didn't eat the chip, but I'll get over it. Wow. And we're flipping after dark. We're going to try and do back on schedule every other Sunday.
Back on schedule. Yeah.
Every other Sunday, unless Stacy says we can go weekly, and then we'll do every Sunday. That's all right. Hopefully, maybe Junk Monkey will catch me and whatnot and buy something, and I'll just throw it in there. That way, it'll be free shipping. But either way, thank y'all so much. Later.
Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you're watching this on the replay.